Hello, my name is Leah Panayotova. I'm a clinical and counseling psychologist as well as the author of this ebook. Do you remember the story of Amanda Todd? Amanda had sent a nude photo of herself to her boyfriend. That photo was leaked and it reached the phones of her friends, classmates, and even teachers. The result was that Amanda became the target of severe bullying. After months of physical, verbal, and social torment, Amanda couldn't take it anymore. She created a video and she uploaded it on YouTube. Later, Amanda took her life. After her death, the video became viral. But is this what has to happen to attract people's attention to bullying? Does a child at the age of 15 have to die? I don't think so. I'm very passionate about this topic because through my work with children and adolescents, I have encountered many instances of bullying. And if an adult steps in, if a teacher, a parent, or a psychologist does something, then children have a very good chance of recovery. If, however, no one does anything, bullying can paint a child's entire life in a very negative light. And that is why I want to inspire people to fight bullying, to give them the knowledge they need to do what is right. What we psychologists do is help people who have encountered bullying. We help the victims, the parents, teachers, witnesses, and bullies. That's right, even the bullies. It's very important to remember that every brink of the chain of violence is crucial. Victims and bullies both suffer, although their suffering may manifest in different ways. What we psychologists strive to do is find the underlying reasons why someone becomes a bully or doesn't fight bullying. And then our goal is to turn those negative behaviors into positive behaviors. Another goal of ours is to empower parents and teachers, to show them that they very much can fight bullying, and to show children that their negative self-concepts are wrong, that they should have a higher, more positive, more stable self-esteem. It is very important for psychologists that people understand what a severe issue bullying is. After all, if you don't understand how serious it is, you simply cannot fight it. And you have to know that you and your child are strong, capable, and smart enough to lead this battle and win. One of the biggest problems with bullying is that once it starts, it spreads very quickly. You have probably witnessed or heard of situations when one child comes up with a creative insult for another. Very soon, more and more children start to repeat the insult. And sooner rather than later, what started as a seemingly innocent joke can turn into severe bullying. In this ebook, you will read the stories of children who have been bullied by many of their peers, to the extent where they felt like everybody wanted them to die. And it is crucial for bullying to be stopped before it ever escalates to this stage. Another huge problem is that bullying is still being disregarded by many adults and children. In the past, many people believed that violence between children was a character-building tool. This is a very dangerous misconception because it can lead to some disturbing consequences. Remember, the only thing torment can do is destroy a child's life, whether that child is the bully, the victim, or a mere witness. Another huge problem is that bullying is a vicious cycle of violence. And as is the case with any type of violence, the more negativity you feed into it, the bigger, stronger, and more dangerous it becomes. Feeling shame is also another large issue that we face. Victims often feel that they are somehow responsible for what is happening to them. They believe that certain characteristics of theirs provoke the bully. It's important to remember that is never true. It's never the victim's fault. In this ebook, you'll read the story of a woman in her 30s who is just now starting to deal with the detrimental effects of bullying just because she was too ashamed to tell anybody what was happening. From a psychological standpoint, there are many reasons why someone becomes a bully or resigns to a situation where they are being bullied. First of all, it is important to know that no child is ever born bad. With time, children can exhibit certain negative characteristics or behaviors, but the reason is usually that they have been through some trauma or a strong negative experience. Children who are neglected, who don't receive enough care and affection, who haven't been taught social skills and empathy are the children who bully. On the other hand, control and self-esteem can also be responsible. Children who feel powerless and who have a negative self-esteem can either become bullies or have a very difficult time dealing with the situation if they're ever being bullied. You need to remember that your child can become a victim of bullying anytime and anywhere. And I'm not telling you this to scare you, but rather just to inform you, because you cannot hide from bullying, but you can fight it. When we are talking about bullying, it is very important to discuss the consequences as well. Children who are bullied and children who bully suffer negative self-esteem, they experience self-loathing, they skip class, they drop out of school, they engage in dangerous and even illegal behavior. According to the CDC, 29% of children who have been bullied self-injure on purpose. 7% of high school students have attempted suicide. And if percentages don't mean much to you, consider this. Every year, 4,400 children take their own lives because they have been bullied. This is a huge number, but it doesn't have to continue this way. We can make a difference by understanding bullying and by having objective, good problem-solving strategies, which this ebook provides. Another result of bullying is depression. It's almost always the case that children who are bullied also become depressed. And the truth is that there is only one very short step from depression to suicide. But with the right tools, this doesn't have to happen to your children, even if they're being bullied right now. With the right tools and the right knowledge, you can step in and turn things around. And let me assure you, this ebook has a lot of the right tools. Fighting violence is a collective mission. It's not just the responsibility of parents, teachers, or victims, because bullying has a negative impact on everyone, even mere witnesses. And the children who witness bullying eventually grow up and spread those behavioral patterns, those negative behavioral patterns that they learned throughout society. Of course, parents and teachers have a huge role in fighting bullying. Their key objective is to communicate with children, to really listen to them, and to take a serious stand against bullying. Of course, you cannot fight an invisible enemy, and if you don't understand bullying, it's as good as invisible to you. The purpose of this book is to help you understand what is going on, to help you understand what the reasons for bullying are, how you can fight it effectively. I have provided a lot of solutions which you can use immediately. They're easy to understand, easy to apply, and they do work. That is why this ebook is a wonderful tool to help you deal with bullying. I believe that you're strong enough to deal with this issue. You're smart enough. You're capable enough. You just need the right tools to be able to do it. And this book is the right tool. Thank you.